What formation will Manchester United use under Ruben Amorim? Will Bruno be benched? Will Joshua Zirkzee be sold? Will Harry Maguire return? What role will Manu play? Under coach Ruben Amorim, Manchester United is expected to adopt a 3-4-3 formation, focusing on a defensive counter-attacking style. Andre Onana, with his excellent ball-playing ability, Onana is not just a shot stopper, but also the starting point for counter-attacks. His short passing skills and ability to attract pressure from opponents create spaces for United to quickly transition into attack. Lisandro Martinez, known for his tackling skills and game-reading ability, Martinez will be a solid shield on the left flank of the defensive line. Matthijs de Ligt, positioned centrally, de Ligt will maintain defensive structure while facilitating Manchester United's build-up play from the back. Leny Yoro, with his speed and agility, Yoro can cover any gaps on the right flank, ensuring timely defensive support and contributing to counter-attacks with effective coverage. All three centre-backs are confident with the ball at their feet, aligning perfectly with coach Amorim's football philosophy. In midfield, Manuel Ugarte plays a key role as a tireless ball winner, capable of breaking up dangerous passes and quickly transitioning into counter-attacks. Meanwhile, Christian Eriksen's ability to control the tempo allows Manchester United to transition fluidly when needed. In attack, Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes are crucial players. Rashford, with his explosive pace and sharp finishing, is a major threat in quick counter-attacks down the left flank, exploiting the spaces behind the opponent's defense. Bruno, acting as an attacking midfielder behind the striker, provides high-risk, high-reward passes to exploit gaps quickly, setting up favorable shooting opportunities for his teammates. Finally, Rasmus Højlund is the ideal striker for this system. With his strength and speed, the Danish forward can draw defenders and exploit spaces for direct attacks on goal. He is also capable of holding up the ball effectively, creating opportunities for Rashford and Bruno to penetrate dangerous areas. Højlund's dynamic movement ensures Manchester United can maintain pressure on the opposing defense during quick counter-attacks, making it difficult for opponents to reorganize their defensive structure. The combination of solid defending and sharp counter-attacks makes this formation not only defensively resilient, but also highly effective in creating dangerous opportunities when regaining possession. Amorim's offensive philosophy. Ruben Amorim is a coach unafraid to experiment with full-throttle attacking setups when equipped with technically gifted and pacey players. The high-intensity attack-orientated formation could shift from a 3-4-3 to a more aggressive 3-2-5 when necessary, with players like Garnacho or Rashford ready to exploit the wings with blistering speed. This prediction points to a Manchester United side playing with high intensity, capable of overwhelming any defensive line. Such a style promises exciting matches for Red Devils fans, with the potential to dominate opponents and deliver thrilling football. In this formation, several key positions and players will be instrumental in creating a strong attacking unit. Alexandro Garnacho takes on the role of left wing-back. This bold choice leverages the Argentine's attacking prowess, focusing primarily on offensive duties. Garnacho will maximize depth and flexibility in the formation while creating spaces for Rashford and Højlund to exploit. Meanwhile, Bruno Fernandes will drop into a central midfield role, acting as a playmaking 8 with an attacking bias. The Portuguese midfielder will support ball progression from the middle and participate in attacking phases, making the team more dangerous during quick transitions and delivering decisive passes to the front line. Marcus Rashford, Amad Diallo, and Rasmus Højlund will form a formidable attacking trio. A key difference from previous lineups is the inclusion of Amad Diallo on the right, adding diversity to the attack. The Ivorian winger's pace and versatility allow him to exploit spaces, drift wide, or switch positions with Højlund to finish attacks based on the situation. The system can dynamically transition from a 3-2-5 or even a 2-2-5, during a 2-3-5 during attacking phases for enhanced firepower. Defensive structure. Lisandro Martinez and Matthijs de Ligt will hold the deepest defensive positions. Leny Yoro will have the flexibility to push forward and assist with ball distribution. Midfield control. Manuel Ugarte and Bruno Fernandes will form a midfield duo, taking over Eriksen's and Ugarte's previous roles. They will act as a pivot to retain possession, facilitate transitions, and halt opposition counter-attacks. Wing support. Diogo Dalot and Alexandro Garnacho will push forward to function as wide attackers, creating a 5-man offensive line alongside Rashford, Diallo, and Højlund. This structure enables Manchester United to sustain intense pressure in the opposition's half, pinning their defense deep and minimizing space for counter-attacks. With fluid transitions and attacking flexibility, this setup allows United to maintain dominance and versatility in high-intensity games. If Amorim adopts a pressing-oriented system, we can expect a 3-4-3 or 4-3-3 formation. In this setup, players will be positioned to press aggressively from the opponent's half. High-energy players like Mason Mount and Joshua Zirkzee could play pivotal roles in imposing this style of play, forcing opponents into quick decisions and maintaining relentless pressure. With the strong emphasis on high-intensity pressing, Amorim could transform Old Trafford into a battlefield of fierce duels and explosive moments. In this formation, the adjustment of Mason Mount playing higher up as a left winger optimizes his pressing ability. With his relentless movement and strong pressure, the former Chelsea midfielder can disrupt the opposing fullbacks and defensive line early on, forcing them into quick decisions and increasing the likelihood of mistakes. Mount's advanced position also adds flexibility to the attack, allowing him to combine with Bruno Fernandes to create dangerous situations from the flanks or cut inside when Zirkzee stretches the defense. Meanwhile, Joshua Zirkzee will take on the central striker role instead of Rasmus Højlund. As a forward who operates across a wider area and drops deep to participate in pressing, the Dutch striker is well suited for a high-pressing system. Zirkzee leads the attack while also helping control the space in midfield. His ability to challenge opponents and cover a wide area creates openings for the midfielders behind him to exploit, adding another dimension to the team's pressing and attacking strategy. In midfield, Manuel Ugarte and Casemiro will play pivotal roles in maintaining the pressing structure and providing defensive support. Ugarte will continue to showcase his strengths with relentless ball winning and aggressive challenges, while Casemiro's presence will be equally vital. With his experience and proven defensive skills, Casemiro adds solidity to the midfield, reducing the risk of counterattacks when Manchester United pushes high with their pressing. This duo will be key in maintaining a balance between controlling the central area and supporting the defense when the opposition attempts to bypass the initial pressing line. An intriguing aspect to watch is the inclusion of Terrell Malaysia on the left flank. The Dutch player emerges as a suitable choice for a high-pressing system due to his excellent stamina, dynamic up-and-down movement, and aggressive tackling. Compared to Luke Shaw, Malaysia has the edge in terms of work rate and speed, enabling him to maintain pressure effectively and provide timely coverage when opponents attempt to bypass the press. When deploying the press, the formation can flexibly shift from 3-4-3 to 3-2-4-1 or even 2-3-2-3 to enhance pressing capabilities. In the 3-2-4-1, Ugarte and Casemiro anchor the midfield, while Malaysia and Diogo Dalot push forward to form a strong front line, forcing the opposition into quick decisions and increasing their error rate. For even greater pressure, the formation can transition to a 2-3-2-3, with Lisandro Martinez and Matthijs de Ligt holding central defensive roles. This adjustment allows the team to push higher up the pitch, apply uniform pressure across the field, and limit the opponent's space. This flexible switching helps United maintain control over key areas and turn any opponent's errors into quick scoring opportunities. By sustaining dominance, the team forces opponents into a reactive state, maintaining the upper hand throughout the match. The 3-4-2-1 formation, which once led Amorim to a resounding victory against Manchester City, could likely be implemented at Manchester United to achieve perfect balance. This structure not only ensures defensive solidity, but also opens up multiple attacking options from the flanks and the central areas, with the support of advancing wingbacks. Key players like Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford would have the freedom to operate just behind the central striker, creating dynamic and unpredictable attacking movements. The 3-4-2-1 system starts with the back three of Martinez, De Ligt, and Yoro. This trio not only ensures defensive solidity, but also plays a key role in initiating attacks from the back line. Martinez, with his tenacious tacking ability, can extinguish opposition counterattacks early. De Ligt offers aerial dominance and stability, while Yoro brings speed and good positional awareness, filling gaps when necessary. This trio forms the foundation for United to calmly and coherently build from the back. The two wing-backs, Shaw and Mazraoui, play crucial roles in both defense and attack. When in possession, Shaw and Mazraoui push high, stretching the formation and adding depth to attacking plays. Shaw's excellent crossing ability from the left flank creates dangerous opportunities in the box. On the opposite side, Mazraoui, with his pace and technical skills, poses a constant threat to opposing defenses, providing balance across the flanks. When possession is lost, both wingbacks quickly drop back to support the defense, ensuring stability at the back. In the center, Ugarte and Mainoo serve as the double pivot in midfield. Ugarte acts as the ball-winning enforcer, breaking up opposition attacks, while Mainoo maintains the tempo and progresses the ball forwards. Their partnership not only helps control the midfield, but also ensures seamless transitions from defense to attack. Ahead of them, Bruno Fernandes and Rashford operate freely just behind the striker. As the playmaker, Bruno delivers incisive passes to unlock the opposition's defense, while Rashford, with his pace and dribbling skills, easily bypasses defenders. Both players move fluidly into open spaces, making it difficult for opponents to track them and creating unexpected attacking opportunities. Leading the attack is Rasmus Højlund, who plays the dual role of goalscorer and link-up man in the team's offensive setup. The Danish striker is not only a target for crosses from the flanks, but also adept at holding up the ball and involving teammates in attacking moves. With his physicality and relentless pressing, he consistently puts pressure on the opposition's defense, allowing United to regain possession high up the pitch. The 3-4-2-1 formation offers Manchester United three significant advantages. Firstly, defensive stability is ensured by the disciplined back three and the two wing-backs, creating a solid defense capable of adapting flexibly to opposing attacks. Secondly, control in midfield is achieved through Ugarte and Mainoo, who provide balance and effective management of the midfield, allowing United to transition smoothly between defensive and attacking phases. Lastly, the formation adds attacking variety. With Bruno Fernandes and Rashford playing freely behind Højlund, United can launch attacks from multiple angles, making it difficult for opponents to predict and counter their strategies. If using a four-man defense, while Amorim values creativity, the traditional 4-2-3-1 formation might be a reasonable option in the early stages to help players gradually adapt to his ideas. The four-man defensive setup provides stability and allows the backline to adjust more easily, creating a solid foundation for developing new tactics. This formation enables United to maintain defensive security while still having enough players committed to the attack. It's a viable option if Amorim prioritizes safety above all else. In the four periods, he accounts for bad ground, and the four serves United 4-2-3-1 formation that Ruben Amorim could use for Manchester United. This is a safe and familiar choice, especially considering Ten Hag's past struggles in immediately applying his Ajax-style philosophy to United. The painful defeats against Brighton and Brentford at the beginning of the 2022-2023 season clearly demonstrated that the pressure and pace of the Premier League require managers to adapt their tactical approach flexibly. It is not possible to simply implement an old playing style without adjustments. Although Amorim is renowned for his 3 centre-back system, he could opt for a traditional 4-defender setup to help players adapt more quickly to his tactical ideas. This system not only optimizes the available squad, but also provides stability from the very first matches. The return of Luke Shaw on the left flank is a significant advantage, as he is already well versed in the role of a left-back in a 4-man defensive line. Shaw offers both defensive solidity and effective offensive support. Another exciting element is the return of Kobbie Mainoo after his injury. Mainoo is ready to play and is expected to be a key piece in the midfield, combining with Manuel Ugarte to control the central area. With Ugarte's mobility and ball-winning ability, along with Mainoo's youth and energy, United's midfield will strike a balance between defense and ball progression. This marks a major improvement compared to the early season struggles under Ten Hag, where the midfield often lost control. Additionally, Amad Diallo is a player who deserves more opportunities. His impressive recent performances suggest that Diallo has the potential to provide high creativity and add speed and technical ability to the attack. Deploying Diallo on the right side of the attacking line, with Bruno Fernandes in the center and Marcus Rashford on the left, creates a trio supporting the main striker. Diallo's presence not only diversifies attacking options, but also brings creativity to threaten the opponent's goal from various angles. As for the remaining positions, the partnership of Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez in central defense, along with Diogo Dalot on the right flank, is expected to remain unchanged. The Varane-Martinez duo continues to provide solidity and ball-playing capability from the backline, while Dalot will contribute both defensively and offensively from the right wing. In summary, Ruben Amorim's approach, blending tactical flexibility with a focus on player strengths, could provide Manchester United with the stability they need while paving the way for long-term growth. By integrating young talents like Mainoo and Diallo, alongside experienced stars, Amorim can create a balanced and dynamic team capable of competing at the highest level. With a strong defensive foundation, a revitalized midfield, and a creative attacking force, United have the potential to not only regain their consistency, but also challenge for silverware, bringing hope and excitement back to Old Trafford. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts or comments about Manchester United's squad, feel free to share them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your opinions. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bells so you never miss an update. Thank you for your support.